If you're hitting your irons horrible, just like this, all those duff shots, you're going to be so annoyed you didn't do this simple thing before. So, no compression, loss of distance, feeling weak, not good strikes. So here's the secret that a lot of people aren't even thinking about. A lot of golfers are trying to scoop the ball up in the air, trying to help the ball up in the air, and maybe even looking at the back of the golf ball. And that's the thing, you're not supposed to look at the ground before the ball. You're not supposed to look at the back of the golf ball. So when we've got an iron, we should be looking just in front of the golf ball. The ball isn't even our target. If we actually think about what needs to happen in order to get that ball up in the air, we have to have the club head traveling down. The target is in front of the golf ball. That is where we need to strike the ground. So that's the part that we should be looking at. We shouldn't be looking at the ball. We collect the ball along the way. So the club is traveling to this point here. So we want that golf club to be starting to travel down the way, collect the ball, and then strike the ground. So almost in line with this tee here. We want it to get ball first, ground second. So start looking in front of the golf ball. Yeah, this might seem crazy, but what a lot of people do when they look at the ground before the ball, or they look at the back of the ball, what tends to happen is that can encourage a sway off the ball, which we've now got too much weight on the right leg and it's hard to get the weight left at impact. So there's number one. Or on the downswing, there's a really good chance you're going to hang on the back foot. You're looking at the back of the ball, you're looking at the base of the ball, you're perhaps looking at the ground before the ball, and then all of a sudden you start to get that poor impact position, causing all those weak shots. So then if we compare that to what we want to do, which is look 2 or 3 inches in front of the ball, that's where the bottom of the swing arc should be. So I'm going to look at this tee here, that is the target. We start to move a little bit of weight into the left side at address. We start to stay stacked. So the head and the chest are in line with the ball, not away from the ball. And then we also start to get the weight onto the lead side, which again is fantastic for good contact. So score a mark on the ground with a tee, something that then makes that the target. So we're going to look at this tee peg here, not the golf ball. So just in front of the ball, and watch this. Absolutely flushed. The ball was here, the divot's after, the tee's gone, and the strike just felt really, really, really nice. So let's go a take 2 on that one. You might even have a couple of practice swings, looking in line with that spot on the ground, 2-3 inches in front of the ball. Step up to the ball, watch how simple this is, looking 2-3 inches in front. Ball first, divot second. Lovely strike, get in the hole. So something so simple, just where you're looking, can actually have some really nice technical changes and start to improve your swing just by where you're looking. But that's not the only thing. There's another simple change that you can make to really start flushing your irons. So if we take the majority of poor ball strikers, there's some amount of sway off the ball. That might be their hips, that might be their head. They might be staying back, they might not be shifting left. So a really simple thing, if we copy what the pros do and think about this right hip, right pocket, we want, when we swing the golf club, rather than the right hip moving outside the right shoe, which would really start to cause, and obviously this is a huge exaggeration, but that would really start to cause poor ball striking and a big sway. We want the right hip or the right pocket to rotate round towards the target. So what I want you to try and think about is, once you've done your takeaway, get this right pocket to turn round, almost as if it's going to face the target. You're going to get extra rotation, you're going to get rid of the sway, you're going to massively improve your ball striking. So let's just show you the difference between the two. So if we set up and we start to move the right hip outside of the right shoe, we've now got weight on the outside of the foot. We've now moved the pelvis too far to the right. Hard to get the weight left, easy to get fats and thins and really poor strikes. Then if we take the opposite, we want to mainly take the club away with our upper body, chest, back of the left shoulder, not a lot of hip turn. But then from there, this right pocket is going to rotate round towards the target. The hips maybe even start to move slightly to the left. But right pocket to target is a fantastic way to think, because a lot of people who try not sway just don't move. So if we think right pocket to the target, we start to rotate and we stay centered, which really, really helps us with that contact. So set up, right pocket to target, ball then divot, simple. So let's give that a try just now. So takeaway, right pocket to target, takeaway, right pocket to target. That is the swing thought, no sway, good rotation, good strikes. And lower scores. So it's a really simple thing, and if you look at all these images in these videos, that is what the pros do. You guys need to try and do it also, and what a difference that is going to make to your strikes, your weight transfer, and your distance. So that is our 3-step simple process to better ball striking. So rule number 1, look in front of the golf ball. That is where we want to strike the ground, 2 to 3 inches in front. Helps you stay centered, helps you shift the weight, helps you get the divot after the golf ball. Rule number 2, right hip, right pocket to the target. Number 1, that helps you with rotation. Rotation is going to give you more speed. Rotation is going to mean you're less likely to swing over the top. It just ensures a really nice coil of the body for more power. It also takes away any sway. So if we're turning that right pocket to the target, if we watch this, nice and centered. If we get the right hip outside the right foot, if we watch this, we've swayed off the golf ball, we're probably going to strike before the ball, we're not going to hit it very well. As you can see from this shot, sway off the ball, hit the ground first, too much weight on the back foot, it's just going to kill your ball striking and you'll have no compression. So some really simple rules which will make you crush your iron, so go and give it a try right now. 3 simple things, 1 thing you can start doing straight away on the golf course, and if you do want any extra help with your golf, check out the description below. 2 freebies, so you'll get some free help via the Skillest app. You'll see it just here on the screen. Click that link, send some swings and get some help from me and get those scores down. If you found this video useful, please click that like button, smash subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, huge thanks, really helps out the channel. Any other help you need with your 7-iron, and if there's any other help you need with your irons or any help you want with your golf, comment down below and we'll make sure we get that on the channel.